Hey everybody, welcome back to Headgear Garage. Got a really fun metal fabrication project ahead of us today. Want to remind everybody, not a welder. If anything, I'm a grinder. That being said, let's get started. Please make sure you stick around to the end to see what we build. All right, there's our old friend. Everybody remembers Mini Jeep. Yep, don't mind how dirty he is. He has been wintering up in the shed. And he just came out he's like a groundhog, man. He doesn't come out over the winter. He comes out, he waits till the weather warms up and out he comes. So what we're gonna be doing is working on a little project to go with him. More specifically, to go with his cart. So let's get started on it and I'll show you what we're doing. All right, so what we're gonna be doing is, I don't know if you can see it or not. Right, here's my materials list of what I need. Real clear stuff. Anyway, we're just going to be building a rack for the back of that trailer. It's going to be, outside dimensions are going to be 41, and up and down vertical dimensions are going to be 23. And then we're going to have a couple feet on it to come down. This isn't exactly, this isn't to scale, by the way, just so you know. But anyway, that's where it's just going to be a square tube. Going to be 1-inch square tube, 1/8 inch wall stuff. So as I said, this isn't to scale, but that's what we're building. Just a simple project. We're just going to butt these seams together. We're not going to do anything fancy there. This isn't going to have any real need for structural, strength. So let's get started. I got everything I think set up. Let's start by getting all our materials cut out. All right, if we did everything right, we should be done cutting. Should just be a matter now of putting her together. So these and these can go last. Let's build our frame with these. So I need one of these, one of these. I like it. Again, more of a grinder than a welder. All right, let's do the other section, get it ready, and then we can weld them both together. Let's put a ground on. Why didn't you guys tell me I forgot the ground? Because it's funnier to watch you try to weld without it. Yeah, but I don't really weld. Yeah, that's true, so I guess we could have told you.
All right, forgetting about the forgotten ground clamp, I make a bigger mistake here in welding this together. I don't know if any of you caught it or not. It might be a little difficult to pick up with the camera angle I have set up, but it becomes blatantly evident here very, very shortly, so stay tuned.
Let's see if we can get this other one lined up. I have to do a little work on that one. What did I do here? That side down. Well, I'm an idiot. And that's why I don't weld them together. It's supposed to be welded that way. So let's grind those off. Okay, so let me show you what's going on here because I'm a moron. So this one, I welded the short piece to I butted the long piece into the short piece, which is perfect. On this one, I butted the short piece into the long piece. It's supposed to be welded the long piece into the short piece. So nothing fits. No way to make a square. So let me take, which one do I want to take apart? I think this is the one I want to keep. That would make it narrower. No, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to take this one back apart and weld it together the right way because I like welding, but I obviously love grinding. So let me take care of that real quick and I'll bring you right back. So we got that nice mistake fixed, and I guess that is why you don't. And I guess that is why you don't, wow, is it starting to rain? Holy cow. Yeah. All right, we're going to go ahead and finish welding this out. Hopefully the rain will quit. Oh, wait, backing off. Oh, look at that, backing off a little bit already. We're going to weld this out and see if we can't finish it up without too much storm trouble. All right, hopefully you can hear me pretty good still. It is still raining hard. We have to, now we're going to put, so what we're going to see is, we're going to have a leg coming off of here, one down here, and then those are our 14-inch pieces. And then in the middle of that, we're going to have these that go across to basically make this a little stand. Now it's hot. Okay, so the next setup is 30 inches from the outside of the first leg to the outside of the second leg. All right, we got the framework all welded together, and it's actually painted now. I got it painted. So let's move on to a different project. Back on the Mini Jeep. That's what this whole project is. So we're back here, and we got another modification for it. Bam! We're gonna put a fender flare on it. Not a perfect fit, but I think we can make it work. This is just another one of those Jungle website golf cart flares, and we're gonna make it work. All right, hold it now. Here, just bolt it on with screws. You want to look it up. See what else right there. Oh yeah. Freaking hummingbird just come flying in here right by me. What I don't understand is these birds do fly into this garage when I have both, they're 10 by 10 garage doors. I have them both open. And I have birds flying here, hummingbirds, other birds. They can find their way in, but can't find their way back out those doors. They sit in here forever. Hummingbirds seem to be the worst at it too. When they find their way in here, they just cannot figure out to fly back out the door. And then I'm running around this garage they're clean up in the ceiling rafters. I'm trying to catch them. Yeah. It is what it is. All right, that side's on. All right, so the next thing on our agenda is, just for fun, I have my old motorcycle plate here that I want to make a mount to set that thing basically right in there. So let's see if I got a piece of aluminum strapping up here. Let's see if we can't get that thing bent into a nice little shape there that we can make it fit in there and mount up. All right, I got it revamped. I went with some steel instead of that aluminum. I decided not to bend it this time. I was just going to weld something together real quick. I found some scrap that I had, and I didn't record any of it, but this is what I got. Didn't take me real long, so I didn't bother recording it. I just wanted to get it knocked out. But that's what it looks like there. Let's throw the plate on it, see what that looks like. There you go. So it's a little lower than I had originally planned, but it still looks pretty good, I think. I'm happy with it. I guess as long as I'm happy with it, everybody's happy with it, right? Alrighty, we got the mini Jeep all set up. It's been a few days. Been doing a little work behind the scenes on this. But let me show you what we have, and then I'll explain what we're doing. There's what we have. We have the trailer hooked up to it. We got a banner. See, we made the flag holder here for it. All I did here was take a couple of 1/2-inch nuts and weld them on there. Give me a place to mount the flag up. We had the Headgear Garage banner. We scrubbed the cart all up. Got it all cleaned up and ready to go. There's the license plate. That's my old license plate for my motorcycle. Got rid of the Harley, kept the plate. Got the fender flares mounted. We got this baby all polished up. She is looking good. And then, because it's a Jeep, we have some ducks. We got the front mounted flags. So what we're doing is, we are going to be in the Punxsutawney's 100th anniversary parade on Saturday, June 28th. Looking forward to it, going to have some fun. We're going to hand out some candy to the kids. We have my cousin and his kids are going to be in the parade with us. He's my cousin Brad, the one we did the black Jeep on. We did a couple of different videos on his Jeep. He's coming up. He's bringing his 3 daughters with him, and we're all gonna get into that parade together. We're gonna travel through it. He's actually gonna drive the mini Jeep. We're gonna hand out candy, as I said, and we're also gonna hand out those little mini ducks that were on the dash. We're gonna toss out a few of those. Just a little something to kind of give back to the community we live in. Just something to have a little fun with. Fingers crossed we don't get too much rain. So let's head out there first thing tomorrow. And
So, unfortunately, while we were very excited to do this Punxsutawney parade, and as I said, it was their 175th anniversary parade as well, we registered for the parade and we waited for an hour. And as the parade started, a terrible thunderstorm hit, and I was not comfortable taking my cousin's 3 younger children out down the parade route in a thunderstorm. So we ended up loading back up and missing that parade. However, a week later, we're going to go ahead and do the 4th of July parade in Collier Lake. So here's that.